not me having something stuck in the middle of my teeth. Maybe by the time I actually get on Allure, I'll figure out how to not have something in my teeth. Cut. Hi Allure, welcome to my 10-minute beauty routine. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna do my 10-minute beauty routine. Have you seen those Allure beauty videos? I love them so much, so I thought I would do them. I think it's kind of fun. Timer's on. Let's go. Today I'm gonna be doing my glowy skin makeup routine. It's pretty much my like everyday makeup routine because I am someone who likes natural makeup. I never like to hide my freckles. So skin prep is necessary. I always go in with some sort of eye cream. For concealer, it just makes it glide so much nicer. I pretty much only put my concealer under my eyes because I have freckles on the rest of my face, and honestly, like, my skin is very clear right now. Praise the Lord. It's not always this clear, but when it's not clear, honestly, I just let the pimples rock. Like, it is what it is, especially in the summertime. And then for skincare, which you always need, big prep, big base, I go in with my Rhode Glazing Milk, and then I use my Beauty of Joseon Tinted Fluid Sunscreen. I'm using the shade MP22. This one is super nice, and it's like the perfect shade. It gives a nice base, but it's also sunscreen, and it has skincare properties, so it's like you're hitting everything you need in one. It's lovely. Gives you a nice shine, gives you a nice glow. And then I put on over top my Rhode Glazing Milk. Love this stuff. I think you're actually supposed to put this on like first. But one thing about me is I use products so wrong and I love it. Like, it always just works for me, whatever reason. This is the way I like to do it, and it works better for me. And I always drag it down my neck. We're not gonna be old and wrinkly. And then I go in with the last step is my Rhode Glazing Mist. Oh my gosh. Hailey Bieber aches down with every single one of the products she puts out. I need to hurry up. I feel like I'm a talker, y'all. I need to chill. Okay, then I go in with my concealer. I put this underneath my eyes. And that's really the only place I'm gonna put it today. I'm also like kind of tan, which is nice. So this is Elite Beauty Concealer. One thing, if you have freckles, this is like my biggest tip, is you can use normal makeup products that everyone else uses. All you wanna do is just put less on. Like, this is all the concealer I put on. You know, people typically put like the full triangle, they go all the way up. Like, it looks weird if you have freckles. I feel like if you have freckles, you rather have to cover them all up, or you just put on like very minimal amounts. Like, if you have freckles, that is my biggest tip for you. Oh my gosh, how am I already 7 minutes down? What is going on? Okay, then I go in with bronzer. I love being bronzed. This is the Chocolate Soleil by Too Faced. I've literally used some of the same products since high school. Like, for me, when something works, it works, and I don't feel the need to change it. I want to be like snatched today, y'all. I live in New York and it is so hot right now. It's ridiculous. So a nice glowy makeup look is amazing. Okay, and then I'm putting on bronzer on my eyelids. I always do this. It just like ties in the warm bronzed look, which is always what I'm going for. I don't really know how to do anything else. I learned how to do my makeup one way and one way only. Okay, love it. So it just ties it in a little bit better. Okay, next we're gonna go in with contour. I use my Tower 28 contour. I put a very minimal amount of this on. I just kind of dab it in and go up. I also put this on after bronzer, which I know is wrong, but I just like how it looks better. I don't know why. I know every makeup artist I work with is like, girl, what is happening over here? You're teaching everybody to do their makeup so wrong. I know, it just works for me. You don't have to listen to every YouTube video. And then I put this back on my eyes to tie back in the bronzer. So cute. I love bronze. I want to learn how to do my makeup like full one day, but we're not there yet. Okay. Then I go in with my Rhode blush. I use a few different blushes, but I've been liking my Rhode one recently. This is in Teddy. It's a little bit darker, which I like. And I just put on my cheeks and then I blend it up. Put a little on my nose to give that like sunburn look. And then you just put her on up there. Cute. Sometimes I'll like just rub a little bit on my eyes. I just layer everything on my face on my eyes. Okay. Next, we're gonna go in with Tower 28 Dewy Balm. I am obsessed with this stuff. It's just like almost like Vaseline, but it doesn't break you out like Vaseline does. And then I put it on my high points. Again, I don't know if you're actually supposed to put this on your face. I always have, and it just look great. I love it. And then I put it on my eyes and a little bit on my cupid's bow. You can probably put this on your lips. I don't know. I don't. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my Kosas highlighter. And I'm gonna go back in on the same spots that I already put that dewy balm on. There's something about like adding a balm underneath that just amplifies your highlighter, but it doesn't make it like the streak. It just feels like a natural dewy glow. I wanna be glistening. Like I wanna look like I just finished a workout, but I look so good. You know those girls that just walk around like cute in a workout? That ain't me, but we're gonna fake it on the days that I look nice. And then put it back over my eyes. We're almost done. We are almost done, you guys. Okay. Then we're gonna go on with what's next. I just got nervous. Ah, what am I doing now? Okay, hold on. Chill. Powder. We're gonna put on a little bit of powder. I don't wear a lot of powder. I just put like a little bit on. This is translucent. And I'll dab it off. And I'll just put it under my T-zone. In the summertime, like I have to. It is so hot. It is like 30 freaking 2 degrees outside right now. I'm Canadian, so if you're American, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, probably like upper 90s. Okay, next is lashes. I actually use heat on my lashes. So I typically take this and I blow dry them for a few seconds and then I curl them. I already curled them because this step takes me about like 10 minutes. My eyelashes are so stubborn. Like I have to go over them like at least 5 or 6 times. So for the purpose of this video, I thought I would do it beforehand and I'll just give them a little extra curl. Like I have great lashes, they just don't like to stay up. And then I go in with 2 mascaras. Oh my gosh, I have 3 minutes left. Okay, I go with my Maybelline Sky High mascara first. I always use waterproof on the bottom because when you have super thick stubborn lashes, they do not like to stay up. So if you don't use waterproof, regular mascara just makes it fall right away. So I always put this on the bottom. And it has been game changing because not all waterproof mascaras come from brands. So just find one you like. I always use the Maybelline one. And then I go in after that. Where is my mascara? Oh my gosh. Bro, I hate living in New York sometimes. All these places are so freaking small. I'm too tall. We're back. Okay, now I go in with my Ilia Beauty mascara. This is my favorite mascara. This is their Limitless one. And sorry, I need to look in the mirror over here. I cannot do my mascara in the viewfinder. And I just go over top. And this one just thickens the lashes. It also makes them a lot longer. I do really like lash lifts. That's like my main thing in summer, but I haven't got one in a little bit. I'm about to go home and like be in the water and stuff, which makes the lash lifts fall so quick. So I'm just gonna wait until I come back to New York in like a month and then get another one. But they're game changing, especially when you get like a tint. Okay, lashes, so good. Okay, eyebrows, I go in with the NYX eyebrow glue. I just like brush them up and then I swipe them down. I do not like the super fluffy brow look. I know it's in, hate it on myself. Do not like it. So I like them a little bit more shaped and carved down. Perfect. We are almost done. Lips, I go in with the Rhode lip liner in the shade Balance. This is so good. And then I just like buff it out with my finger a little bit. I'll also take this and put it on my eye as well and just use it as like a little bit of eyeliner. These products are so creamy, so you can kind of put them anywhere. I saw someone do this on TikTok first, but I have been actually doing this like with most of my products because I'll just use them everywhere I can. Okay, then I'm going in with the Romand Glasting Balm. I have less than a minute. Okay, Romand Glasting Balm. This is a brown nudie color. I like a nude lip always. And then I go in with Tower 28's Almonds. This is their lip jelly in brown. And I think that's the look. I'm gonna use setting spray. Probably hitting things. Setting spray. And that's it. That is the full makeup routine. Boom. 26 seconds to spare. Look at that, we killed it. Freckles are completely out. They're popping. They look so good. It's my favorite thing. This is literally my everyday makeup look. I really don't know how to do anything else. Been doing the same thing since high school, but I feel like a little message to anyone who doesn't like their freckles. You're made the exact way that you're supposed to be. Learn to love them. It is the best thing that you can do for yourself, in my opinion. I personally always liked my freckles. I never had an issue liking them, but that's also one of the reasons that like I started posting videos of my makeup, even though I'm not very good at makeup. It's to just show that like you can be confident with your freckles. You don't have to cover them up. You don't have to hide them. They're so beautiful. And yeah, there's definitely ways to do makeup. You just do it a little bit later. So that is it. Bye guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Maybe one day I'll actually be on Allure. I won't have something stuck on my teeth in the beginning of the video and we'll be good to go. See you guys next week. Bye.